Greetings everyone, this is Silverhamu4 aka Blackie, and I bring you this battle I had for the round 1 of SMP's tourney, and it is against SonicFlamesX aka Pawn Sauce. And yeah, let's get on to it. So I lead with my Tony the Tiger, and he leads off with a Tornadus, which I thought was a Landorus for some strange reason, so I clicked Hidden Power Ice, but just after I clicked it I realized, wait, that's not a Landorus. Facepalm. So yeah, I made a mistake right from the start, but that's okay. So I decided to go for T-Bolt this time, and he goes to a Cinccino, which I'm thinking is Scarfed because he brought it in, and it turns out it's not. And I outspeed because I'm max speed and timid nature. And he was like, what? How does that outspeed? And he was... he didn't know that Raikou was this fast, so he went for the Mach Punch, and yes, Sun kinda foddered his Cinccino there. But yeah, I decided to just attack the Conkeldurr just for the sake of damage, because I don't like Conkeldurrs, and yeah, I don't like them at all. So I decided to go for another one, and he switches out to Hydreigon to resist it. And I decided to stay in no matter what he does, because I'm pretty confident that I can take anything barring his specs. But yeah, I do take the Dragon Balls quite nicely, and I get to go for the Hidden Power Ice. But sadly it doesn't KO, not nearly, but it does about half of his health. And I decided to stay in here because I don't want anything to take a Dragon Pulse from a Hydreigon, so I want this free switching. So I now go to my hearts, the Heracross, because the horn looks like a heart, and I go for the safe close combat for some strange reason, forgetting that he has a Chandelure. So I have to switch out now. I go to my Hellhound, and he goes for the Flame Charge, and this reveals to me that he is not Scarfed, and he is running some kind of weird setup sweeping set. But yeah, I went for the Dark Pulse, safe Dark Pulse, because it would probably hit anything that came in. He should have probably went to Conkeldurr there, but oh well. So his Tornadus is now dead, and I have my Meganium out here, Mega Plant. And this is kind of a stally part, because I wasn't really confident if I could win this little Star War here, because I'm not running Toxic on this Meganium. I just have Leech Seed and Protect, which I decided to do here a bit. But he also has the Drain Punch and Bulk Up, so I think in the long run I would be the one losing here. But I decided to see what happens for a moment, so I went for the Kick Drain here, and he goes for the Drain Punch, so we are both like draining each other's energies, and yeah, it's not really looking that good for me, just PP stalling here. But now he decides to switch out before I do. He switched out when I was going for the Protect, which is a good play. And he does a double switch now to his Conkeldurr, predicting my switch to Houndoom. Yeah, Houndoom. So I decided to go to my Azumarill instead. And it turns out to be a pretty good play, because I get to go for the Choice Banded Waterfall, and I get to KO the Conkeldurr, which is a really good thing. So now it brings out his 1-up, the Amoonguss. I hate those things so much. So I bring out my Hellhound now, forgetting that these things carry Spore. It's been so long since I've seen one, and yeah. So I now gotta switch out. I switched to my Mega Plant, and my plan here is to use aromatherapy. And he has a hidden power that's neutral to grass, so I'm thinking it must be fighting, because he tried to use it on my Houndoom, but I don't know. So I go for the aromatherapy to wake up my Houndoom, and he shows me that he has the clear smog, which is kinda odd, and that makes me think that he doesn't carry Sludge Bomb, which is really good, because if he had that and some special attack investment, I would be so losing this match. But he decides to switch out while I go for the Giga Drain, and it turns out to be a really good play, because now the Hydreigon is one hit from dying to my Giga Drain, and I decide to just stall out and scout to see what he does, and he goes for the Surf. That's weird. If I had gone for the Giga Drain right there, he would have died. But yeah, I wanted some lefties, and now he switches to his Chandelure again, and I go for the Giga Drain. I wasn't expecting him to stay in, but anyway, I just decided to get damage on someone where it came in. So now he's switching out back to his Hydreigon while I protect. Yeah, I went for the protect scene to see what he was going to do. And yet again the Hydreigon is here, and I decide to not protect again, and I'm confident I can take one hit from him, and he overpredicts me here and goes for the Surf that does absolutely nothing to me, and I get to KO his Hydreigon. So that's great. And I'm almost full health, which is also great. So now I'm going to switch out to my Houndoom, predicting the fire move, and he also predicts that and goes for the Shadow Ball, but he told me that he didn't have really anything to hit me super effectively or anything with this Chandelure. Only Shadow Ball would be the one that hits most effectively, and he gets the special defense drop, which is really unfortunate for me, but then again, fortunately for me, I get to KO the Chandelure with my Dark Pulse, and that's cool. So now he only has this Amoonguss, and I go for the Flamethrower, and it does damage. It does a lot, and it's crit. Crit mattered not. So good game, Pawn Sauce, and good luck to everyone's matches. Peace out.